Hello YouTube, this is CW Smith here, and this is going to be my review for Black Lightning Season 1, Episode 10. I decided to skip the other past couple episodes because I've been slacking, and I don't want to be too late because, well, and this Episode 10 has been released, and we're now 3 episodes away from this season finale, and it's getting really good. I'm really liking the show so much. But I will tell you some of the couple things that has been past from a couple episodes. First of all, last week, a couple weeks, and about 2 episodes ago, we finally can see Jennifer. She finally has powers. So, and we still don't know what her powers are like until this episode that I'm going to talk about right now. And another thing that's awesome, we finally get to see Anissa finally having the costume that we saw leaked before the show even started. The one with the yellow and like a yellow in the middle and like a dark blue around the other parts, and the little goggles that she has. We finally get to see that on the show. Awesome. And that was last week's episode. Sweet. Now, this episode, episode 10. Now, if we get to see more of, we get to see what Jennifer's powers are actually like, and I will explain that in a little bit. Now, Lala, in case if you didn't remember a couple episodes ago, Lala has been resurrected, was dead, but he came back to life in the past couple episodes. And you saw him talking to ghosts. Like, the first one was LaWanda, the girl, the woman that he shot in the season, from episode 2. And when she vanished into his body, he's gonna tattoo, it's like a little tattoo. I don't know. I still don't know why that's the thing in that part, but I think we might get a little more explanation in this season. But though I'm not probably sure either. Oh, I'm sorry, and I forgot the beginning. This will contain spoilers for those who have not watched the show. And in last week's episode, Gambi told Anissa about these children that he's been looking for in the past 30 years, and because the company ASA, a group ASA that he worked for before he lived in Freeland, even he kind of retired from ASA, but I don't think he actually did. I mean, technically he did retire. He kind of quit. But basically, he told about the kids that they having tubes. And Anissa was going to look for the tubes in the beginning episode. She was looking for the kids, and that's been kidnapped past 30 years. And she found them. And she was about to break them out, but she didn't want to cause any trouble. So she feared there might be a little trouble. So she decided to get her dad, aka Black Lightning, to go with her to investigate. So they went back, and the tubes were gone. Well, I think pots. I think there are pots. Like big pots. Other than the kids that had the kids inside from the past 30 years ago that has powers from taking green light. And there were a couple of guys there because they're going to shoot them out, but of course they escaped. And Jennifer was still worried and still scared about her powers because she doesn't want that life. She wants to have, a normal life. She doesn't want to be a crime-fighting superhero, which she will have to eventually. And her and Jennifer and Anissa had a little big fight, and her powers were triggered again by mentioning her name, Khalil. And she failed Khalil, and Anissa said that, and apparently her powers and Jennifer's powers were emerged again. And then there's spiral all around her. And I think, is that what I'm thinking she is? So they went to get a CAT scan, and apparently she is a generator. So Black Lightning, he channels lightning and energy on his body. It channels into his body. But Jennifer is a generator, so she provides power and she provides electricity or lightning. So I think with that in mind, I don't know. I think she's a little. That in mind, Jennifer is kind of more powerful. She might be more powerful than Black Lightning, Jefferson. And so the group Asa, anyway, the group Asa found Gambi in his tailor shop, and I think they got kidnapped. If they want to know who Black Lightning is, it's because they figured that Gambi hasn't had any contact with him in the past 9 years. As the past years since the last time he worked with them. So anyway, this episode, Lala is still talking to girls, but apparently his cousin came out. And cousin came out as the ghost on this episode, which I'm happy to see, because that guy did really good. I really wish he would stay alive though and be good. I had hopes for that. But his cousin Lala killed him on episode 2. I think that was in the middle of it. Yeah, I think I remember saying that when I did my review of that one. And I think the ghosts were kind of like talking about, why are you doing that? Are you sure about this? Whatever it is. Anyway, and it was all about it can't sell green light. And they do not want to sell normal drugs, and they just want to do green light. And then one guy was about to leave, but he was about to shoot him. But Lala became fearless. And when the gun pointed at his chest, and then right here, and the gun jammed 2 times. I don't know if that has something to do with it. I don't know if that's had to do something for that, or I think it just might be actually jammed. Whatever it is, Lala has became fearless now. Ever since he was resurrected from the dead, he has been fearless. He looked fearless now. And so, Asa and took Gambi, and they were torturing him like crazy. And eventually they figured out, well, Gambi has been taking care of Jefferson and his family the past few years, and past long time. So they can figure out to go get Jefferson and tell them who Black Lightning is. And so they kidnapped him and took him to this other facility. To this facility that have Gambi in. And then later on, then the lights went out. And then a couple seconds, and Gambi had something. I don't know how Gambi had he had enough energy to knock one guy out, grab his gun, and shot both of them. The one he got the gun from, and the other guy. Man, I don't know how he managed to get that much energy from that, but it was good. It was really good though. And so they escaped. They escaped together. So he took Gambi back to the hideout on his tailor shop, and then Gambi instead be on the lookout, watch out for the scout. And I'm thinking, I don't know who it is. And I'm trying to escalate my mind to who this person is. So, and then Jefferson took Lynn and his daughters to his childhood home, and I don't know. And they didn't file the paperwork, and says the paperwork is in my name, so they know it's mine, and I should be here. I don't know, but I don't know why they didn't sell it. But I don't think he would want to sell it because it's still his childhood. I mean, anyway, in the last couple minutes of the episode, and then we see the tubes, that the pots in a new facility that ASA has the pots in, and we can see the leader of the ASA, and then we get a side shot of a body, a person's body, and I could tell it's a woman. So who is this woman? And so they put the camera on ASA, the leader ASA, ASA. No, I think ASA. That's what I meant. I think ASA. To be a little more specific, I think. And then the camera slowly pointed. It was the vice principal. Oh my god, that literally blew my mind. I did not expect it to be her. I didn't think she would do anything like this. Oh my... Man. Yeah, I didn't really expect that to happen. And so the leader of the ASA told her that Jefferson is Black Lightning. Because he might have figured out at some point when Jefferson and when the electricity go out, and before again, which happens. And then the vice principal was like, "What? No." And he said, "You worked closely with him all the years, very closely. You thinking you won't knock him out?" She said, yeah. And so that might be a little more problem between her and Jefferson now. Because now she knows that Jefferson is Black Lightning. That there'll be a little problem now. Oh, man. Overall, that was a really, really good episode overall. Black Lightning is a really good show. I really love it so much. And that will be it for my review for this episode. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if anyone's here new to the channel and are big fans of the Nerdy Geek culture as much as I am, make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and tap that bell. And hopefully later tonight, well, I'll tell you tonight, Arrow is back, all new tonight. And you know what? I want to tell you a little something from the last episode. Roy Harper is back. Roy Harper came back on that episode, and it was basically like him trying, Ricardo Dragon trying to beat him up or something up, and trying him to confess that to be a witness and for Quint Law. It was kind of more like that. That's kind of basically the premise of that episode of Roy Harper, episode 15. So I will see you all later. Maybe later today, maybe later tonight. I don't know. But I just remember that The Flash is new on April 10th. So I'll have plenty of time to do my Flash episode 16 review. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all later with the next video. See ya.